turn any surface into a big smart screen, allowing you to do whatever you want. You can place Beam above your dining table and play some games with your buddies. Use it in the kitchen to help you cook that delicious recipe. And the great thing is that it runs any app available. Beam is always on and connected with the internet. You can set it up to start any app you want the moment you need it. It can also wake you up smoothly in the morning with the news and the weather forecast. Beam, the smart projector light that fits in any light socket. You can connect any smart device with it.
Our designers and engineers have finalized Beam and we are ready to take it to the next level. But to start production, we need expensive molds for producing the outer casing and a high volume to buy the parts with good discount. So check out the various rewards and pledge any level you're comfortable with. Your support will help us fulfill our dream to make every home a bit smarter. So screw it in, have fun.
Is your drinking water safe? Recent studies have found water contamination is a much more serious issue than previously thought, and governments around the world have failed to take adequate measures to ensure water quality.
This is where most of our electricity comes from. These guys have been on fire for a very long time. And do you know the secret to their success? It's us. We use this stuff all day, every day, without even thinking about it. Why? Because we haven't had much of a choice. Meanwhile, the sun is hanging up there in the sky, waiting to provide endless amounts of clean energy. We just need to ask for it.
And now you can, with Sunport.
Wait, who's this guy?
Sunport lets you use solar power everywhere you go without panels, just by plugging in.
Wait, what was that?
Sunport lets you use solar power everywhere you go without panels, just by plugging in.
Huh, and how does that work?
It measures the electricity you take from the wall and automatically upgrades it to solar using solar credits. Sunport works with the same renewable energy system big companies have used for years. We just made it accessible for everyone. And the more solar we use, the more demand we create.
I get it. So I don't need to own expensive panels. I just need to ask the people with the panels for their energy. And if we all use Sunport to do that, we could create a solar movement.
Yes! That's why we're doing this. And now we need your help. Our prototypes are working great, and we even use them to solar power the making of this video. But we need to reach our funding goal to make Sunports for everyone who wants one, or more than one. Pick a color. And please tell all your friends, because more voices saying we want solar means more solar for everyone.
It's endless, remember?
Back this campaign and use solar with Sunport.
Over the past couple of years, we've seen a lot of solar USB charger projects on Kickstarter. For the most part, they can all charge gadgets pretty well. But then again, can they do this? Portable solar power is great, but it doesn't work unless it holds up to where you use it. That's why we designed the Badger Solar Panel, the world's toughest waterproof solar panel just for you. Whether you bike, hike, kayak, canoe, or even ice fish, the Badger Solar Panel keeps up with you no matter what the environment. 2 years ago, you helped us kickstart some great solar panels, as well as help me go from being a middle school science teacher to running my own educational electronics business full time. Since then, we've been talking to our backers and customers and asking them what they wanted in a modern solar charger. We've taken those ideas and put them into an amazing new product, the Badger Waterproof Solar Panel. The #1 requested feature was waterproofing. We took that request and waterproofed our panel in different ways. The protective pouch itself is water resistant to help protect your gadgets. Inside, the USB connector is covered with a thick, rubbery waterproof cap, and electronic guts have been internally waterproofed for complete protection. Second, you wanted a way to see how much power your panel is creating. We've included a free USB power meter with every solar panel, so you can always get the fastest charge.
Working smarter, having more information, giving more information. That is what excites us about Swivel Card. We have taken the ordinary paper business card and made it smart. We patented the technology to print a USB drive on regular paper, and now we've applied that technology to a business card. So how does Swivel Card work? Each card has a unique ID and can be individually programmed. You can set up each card to open any web page you want, and you can change which page the card points to even after giving it out. Since the data is stored on the web, you have virtually unlimited storage and can do some pretty exciting things. You could connect a card to a Dropbox account, or to a Join Me meeting invitation, or to a desktop sharing application. The possibilities are only limited by your imagination. Swivel Card also includes a back-end interface with very helpful analytics about your cards. You'll be able to log in and see where your cards are in the world, and other helpful statistical information right down to the individual card. There's also a QR code on the back to ensure that if someone doesn't have a USB port, they can still access the card with their smart device.